With the soft furnishings for my cages, with the hammocks, I have at least 3 sets for each cage, and that's because they get very dirty very quickly, and a lot of people, they do the big monthly clean, the weekly clean and the daily clean, and then they forget to change their hammocks. These hammocks have actually been in 2 days with 6 rats, but with these rough fleece they gather lots of bits of food get trapped in, and the urine and the smell from these is actually quite unpleasant. With my young girls, I'm actually changing the hammocks every day. Some of the older girls are pretty good and they don't seem to go to the toilet in the hammocks much, just occasionally, so you just have to keep an eye on them because they can make your cage smell really nasty, and the ammonia is not good for your rats breathing. So I'm just going to show you by hand washing how much comes out of here. You can see the colour changing straight away. It's this horrible yellowy browny colour. Now that's really unhealthy, so you wouldn't want your rats sitting in that, and some people find that they're pale coloured rats, they're getting stained yellow underneath, and that's either from the wet paper, because I haven't changed the paper, or from sitting in a dirty hammock. So I would always recommend, you know, keep your hammocks clean. It stops your house from smelling and keeps the rats' environment nice and clean. We always use non-bio powder or liquid, quite a gentle one. If it's suitable for delicate skins, then it should be fine for your rats. And I wear gloves to protect my hands as well. I'd suggest that you would do that. If I've just got a couple of hammocks to wash, then I'll give them a good wash in the basin. This basin is only used for my rats, so I'm quite fortunate, but if you're using a sink or a basin or a bath that some, you know, other members of the family are using as well, it's very important to disinfect everything afterwards and keep it nice and clean, because that's quite grubby water there. But yes, we don't use fabric conditioners or stain removers because they can, just tiny traces of those, they can irritate the skin or cause breathing problems with some rats. And if you wash in the machine, I would suggest that you do a pre-wash and always an extra rinse, just to make sure you've got rid of all the detergent, because, you know, there's quite a lot of detergent in there. I'm going to have to rinse that quite a long time, and then it will go in the machine for its final rinse and the spin. But just really please just keep everything nice and clean for your rats. It's much nicer for them. They don't like to be dirty.